Never be 100% sure on a person.
I mean, you know, I'm 100% sure on most. Fucking
Yeah,
Aqua was being a fucking cunt last night.
what was he doing?
Just giving me the shits. I'm just like, dude, fuck up. Being very toxic. I'm just like, ooh, you don't want to play that game.
Knock him out.
He's like, you could try. I'm like, dude, I had 13 years mixed martial arts experience. What chance do you have? Please tell me, because humor me. Wouldn't say anything. I was like,
Exactly.
he's like, yeah, but then he's like, oh, but then you're gonna block me and like not talk to me and shit. I'm like, you honestly have such a small opinion of me. Funny.
Yeah. Righto.
I don't know. He was just. I think he was trying to like be an alpha, and I'm like, dude, you're not an alpha. You're a fucking beta. If that.
You're an omega, dude. Funny.
Right.
I actually hate when people try and alpha dog everyone.
I'm like, you don't need to outdog me.
Right, just chill. Just be chill, dude. Chill.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, play games. That's why we're here. Play games. Leave the dick measuring contest for everybody else.
Exactly. Leave it for in person. Then you can go measure all the dicks you want.
I mean, shit. My brother's gay and he doesn't fucking go on about all the dicks and shit.
Yeah, I bet he's measured some dicks in his day.
Ah, he's only got one dick now. And that's his partner's.
Yeah, no. That's fair. Oh, technically, he has his own.
Does he though? Because I question whether he does or not.
Probably not then. If you have to question it, probably not.
And he's like, Mum, he asked my parents a few days ago, like a few weeks ago, oh,
Yeah.
can I have $1,000 to get a sex change? I was like, $1,000 for a sex change? That's pretty fucking cheap.
That is pretty cheap.
I was like, where are you going? I want details.
Yeah.
He's like, why? What?
Damn.
He's like, why? Are you considering? And I was like, no, I just want to know what I could get for $1,000.
Yeah, like, damn.
I was like,
sounds
shit,
pretty cheap.
for $1,000, I could become a real man.
I could be a real boy.
Nah, that ship sailed already.
$1,000 and I could have a penis.
$1,000, I could get a bigger
I could
one.
finally have one. Ooh.
I'm
Sorry,
kinda,
mine won't be big enough.
I'm kinda hoping in Cyberpunk that like you could give your guy 3 dicks.
Well, considering you're gonna be able to like customize genitalia, I want to give him a massive schlong.
They just send it to Sig and be like, well,
It's bigger than yours. What are you gonna do now? Suck it, bitch.
slap you with my dick.
Yeah.
I
Probably
am.
something I'd do if I had a dick. Just go up and slap people with it.
Or you could be like the bard in that video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, it was from like
Damn.
it was from Sig's group, and I was like, this is funny. I think everyone else from my group will enjoy it. So
I must be careful
Yeah,
now.
no.
I be careful now. Okay,
It was enjoyable.
Eivor.
Yeah, I thought it was ended up being because I looked at your group first, and then I looked over in the other group, and I saw it in there, and I was like, oh, well, I already saw it in your group, so that's where my reaction's going.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, the book of knowledge
They
here.
share some alright stuff sometimes.
Sometime.
Oh, a lot of times it's just shit. I mean, I probably contribute
Half
to a lot
of
of
half
shit
of the
getting
fucking
shared, but
thing
yeah.
is just TikTok videos. I'm like,
Oh yeah, from fucking Wolf. Oh my god.
I'm like, dude, honestly, you love the TikTok thoughts.
Yeah, you need to get off TikTok, dude. Get a life.
I don't even have fucking TikTok. I don't even know what fucking TikTok is. Well, I do.
don't have it. Yeah. I mean, I don't even have TikTok either, so I'm like, nah. I mean, I waste enough time on Facebook as is.
I waste too much time on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on YouTube.
Die, killer piggy.
But like, at least I'd rather waste time on YouTube than fucking TikTok.
Yeah, but I'm mainly watching like video game walkthroughs, or there is a pig in a well here, and okay, now he's dead.
Get it out of the well or murder it. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I shot it in the face with an arrow. You know, gotta assert my dominance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I want this book of knowledge. Why? Because I want it. And I'm a Viking, so, you know, if I want it, I'm gonna get it.
Okay, you take and get what you want. Are you on, Valhalla now?
Yeah, I jumped on to Valhalla. Oh wow, this dude just punted a fucking pig across the screen. You have my respect. Now you have my spear in your throat.
No, you're dead.
Nah, not yet. You're trying to set me on fire. I'm like, I've killed many of you people while on fire. Fire is just a walk in the park for me.
Creed Valhalla looks pretty good though.
Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, it's on special on.
Isn't that the pirate one?
I'm reading it. Yeah, I think you're like a pirate.
Like you're a pirate and you have magical abilities?
Yeah, it looks pretty piratey. Although there's not a lot of sea, but yes, they look dressed as a pirate, yes.
I might be interested. Oh, Dive of the Valkyries upgrade. Fantastic.
Doesn't require a lot to run it. I was just saying it doesn't, I was just looking at it.
Yeah, but I don't have a PC. Can't even afford one. And then with me, mine would be all like infected with viruses and shit. Within like 20 minutes of me having it.
Fair enough. That's why I just use Bitdefender. I pay like, I don't know, $60 a year and I can have like 3 different devices on it.
NordVPN?
Nah, fuck Nord.
Fuck Nord.
That's just like, fuck Nord. A little aggressive.
Alright, so I'm in Kent.
If you want a good PC, they're expensive. There's no point getting a shit one and upgrading it because you're just wasting money.
Mm-hmm. That's why I just prefer to, play console. Same things get released, really. I mean, they always put the games on console and then they put them on, like, Steam and Epic.
Like, on console, at least they're made for that console. On PC, if your PC doesn't have the requirements, it's not going to run it well.
Yeah.
Whether console, every console that has it is going to be able to run it. It's not going to be like, oh, this PS5 can't run it, but a PS5 Pro can run it, sort of thing.
I'm waiting for them to release PS5 Pro, because I know it's going to happen.
I will. I reckon, probably not next year, but I reckon at least 2022 there'll be a PS5 Pro.
Oh, it'll be sometime in 2021. They'll be like,
You reckon?
Easy.
Wouldn't surprise me, actually. I'd like to have some hope in them, but yeah, not really.
Everyone was asking me last night, which of the three lifestyles are you going to pick for Cyberpunk? I was like, I don't fucking know. One of them.
I have no clue. Whatever looks good at the time, eh?
I was like, I might be a corporate asshole.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay out of all the Cyberpunk information. That way, I play it fresh, sort of thing, without knowing anything.
Look, the only thing you need to know is that you can't romance Keanu Reeves, and honestly, that's all I was really there for. I wanted the Keanu Reeves dick, but
yeah,
unfortunately,
apparently not.
Not today.
Because there's apparently gonna be like sexual scenes and everything, you know.
Yeah. It's gonna be the most. It's gonna be the most demonetized video on fucking YouTube.
I bet someone will make a mod on PC though to be able to sleep with Keanu Reeves.
You're saying that they haven't already started? People have already got Cyberpunk. Some people have already got it. No, some people have already got the game.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Some places have sent it out extremely early. The people that pre-ordered, I was like,
oh, okay.
I pre-ordered when it was announced at E3. Where's my copy?
Yeah, fuck Australian fucking cunts, not giving us shit.
Because I am Australian.
Yeah, that's probably why. Like, we don't want Australians playing this game early.
Yeah, but they can't stream it early, otherwise they get
I'm here, old man.
Otherwise they'll get banned or whatever.
Came to me not long ago. Braggarts, full of drink and sin.
It makes sense though, because they haven't fully released the game.
Of theirs.
4 days in this game will unlock in approximately 4 days.
4 days? What game? Ah, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, yeah.
Ah, you've already got it pre-ordered?
Yeah, I got it on Steam.
On Steam.
Tell us where to find death. You are old.
Well, I don't really see a point getting it on my PS4 if my PC can run it better.
Said I.
You know, and it is like, you know, a solo game.
Until they add the multiplayer the year after.
Yeah, likely.
Oh, they said they're doing that. They're adding multiplayer year after.
One that lingers like a terrible dream.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good. I'll just play it by myself forever.
Forever alone.
Oh, I do have 2 Steam friends that have the game, but yeah.
Oh God!
It's in the discovery queue today.
Get harried. I've basically, this entire game of Assassin's Creed, I've used the very first 2 axes I got at the start of the game. Upgraded them.
Oh, you haven't changed it? Oh yeah, fair.
No, I want to get Excalibur, but...
You gotta find it.
I have to find the pieces for it.
Go, my eyes.
Is it the... Apparently, there's 3 people that I need to kill. For an old man.
Yeah, I was seeing how he was going with Valhalla, but he said he's not really enjoying it.
That's because he doesn't know how to find all the
games?
upgrade stuff.
Probably.
Because he asked me, he's like, where do you find stuff to upgrade all your stuff? I was like, look for it. It's basically in front of you. He's like, oh, and then he got shitty. He's like, oh, that's helpful. I'm like, what do you want me to do, Sig? Like, I can't play the.
Know it, look it up.
I can't play the game for you. I'm
I'm
already.
there.
I don't need iron ore. I'm onto nickel ingots to upgrade. Well, I'm waiting to get gold now.
Why make it
Yeah.
here if the was searching for death, as the old man said.
But like, you know, you're quite a bit ahead, and like, it's just like, eh.
I'm almost
by poison.
almost finished the game.
No sign of the struggle. He must have taken it on
You'll
another
work it out one day, or probably not, and just give up.
Yeah, it upsets me when they give up. I'm just like, well, why bother playing a game? And then you say it's shit because you don't understand it.
So, no doubt this played some part in this sorry scene.
I don't really like get when people do that. It's like you basically just wasted $100, and for what? Because now you don't want to play the game.
See,
Like,
when you asked me the backstory to my nickname, I was like, is that you or is that Sig? And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Sig.
no, it was me. I was curious. I was like, Jin Saki Saki?
What?
Two of them turned on the third.
That's what it says. Jin Saki Saki or something.
Yeah, because when we were playing Ghost of Tsushima, we were just like, there were just random names, and so I just changed everyone's name to Jin Saki Sakai. Like, I even forgot that it was still on that.
That's what I was asking about.
Ah.
Like, what?
I'm like, Jin Saki. Oh, they never changed it back, the fuckers.
Yeah, what was it that you thought I was talking about? What was your nickname before that?
The Nero nickname.
I was near.
I'm just
yeah, I was
like,
wondering why you called Jin Saki Sakai. I was like,
because it was we were just making fucking weird, like, Loki was known as Oni Baba. It was just like stupid shit that we'll just have going on about. I'm like, you know what, this is too funny not to do.
Yeah.
I was like, you know,
Fair enough.
I enjoy having some laugh.
It is good when you can have some laughs. But yeah, that's what I was asking about. I was just like, what the hey?
Your face. Wait. I still love the glitch in this game where if I pull out an arrow and it loads into a different screen, the arrow's floating.
Oh, that's alright.
Now I've got to go 1,600 meters that way. I am not running. Come here, wolf.
Have you encountered many bugs or not really?
I've had none.
That's good.
Basically, like, sometimes my save won't, like, sync up with what's on the cloud, but that's easy to fix.
Yeah, it's not a hard fix.
It's not hard. Annoying at times.
Yeah, it would be, especially when you do it all the time.
I was going to see if you wanted to play Monster Hunter, because I'd be down Monster Hunter.
Maybe. I'm not sure though what I'm doing today. Oh, tomorrow I'm just looking at PC games.
Games.
Megacraft Hentai Edition, so basically Minecraft with hentai. What the fuck? Steam has some weird games going on.
Yeah, but, you know, fucking Steve with his pixelated dick.
Yeah, Sex Arena, Arena Tales.
God. Those little kids will be out there beating their dicks.
Well, half these little kids shouldn't be having PCs to be running around with, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
Erotic
yeah,
Dungeon Survival.
Ooh,
What were you gonna say?
need some erotic dungeon. I still remember when PlayStation 5 was gonna come preloaded with Pornhub. Like, you'd get a 12-month Pornhub subscription. I was like, yes!
That would have been fucking mad as. They would definitely get a lot more sales. Parents would be like, the fuck? The dad would be like, here, I'll take it. Don't worry, I'll get rid of it, honey.
I'll get rid of it, don't you worry.
Oh man.
I'll teach him right from wrong, honey.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just be like, Dad, no.
That's my Pornhub subscription. Give it back.
Dad, I want to look up big booty bitches.
Yeah. You know what I don't get though? Have you ever noticed anyone in the other group, they reckon playing the Pornhub theme song is so edgy?
Okay.
Well, like the other day I was in the party chat with a couple of them, and I can't remember who, but one of them played the Pornhub theme song, and like everyone made a big deal about it. I'm like, it's not like they're playing porn, they're just playing the Pornhub theme song.
I just find it stupid. I'm just like, alright, who's the child?
Yeah. Exactly. He was like getting over there like, sex. Seriously.
Why, who played it?
I can't remember, eh? I think it might have been Sarah that played it.
Trust Sarah.
Yeah.
She's probably got a she's probably got a subscription. Let's be honest.
Probably. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ah, god damn it.
What'd you do?
Oh, I'm trying to get this tattoo design. Hey, I got him. I cheated. I didn't follow the path, I just waited for it to fly to the end. Like a hero.
Pretty sure the hero would follow the path and say something cringy like, this is the path I was meant to take in life.
Nah. I mean, I'm Eivor. I don't give a shit. Look, in this game, I banged my brother's wife. And I still cop shit about it from fucking Aqua and that. He's like, you're so unloyal. And I'm like, you've never watched Vikings?
Yeah.
They basically
What did I do?
basically fuck their own, they're like, family members, partners all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
That show was good. I remember in the first season when they're trying to get Applestein in for a fucking threesome.
The Stan. Yeah. Poor bastard.
I liked when he went all badass Viking-like, and then when they made him go back to being all god-like, I was like, that's shit.
The bang shit.
Exactly, it's like, give in to the Viking side.
Like, and then he ends up knocking up some chick and like, "Oh, you are the son of Athelstan."
He knocks up the, England's king's fucking daughter.
Yep. I'm like,
No,
dude.
not his daughter. His daughter-in-law that was married to his son. That, the king was also fucking his son's fucking wife.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck? There's all sorts of, like, shit going on.
Game of Thrones shit there.
And then she got her ear cut off.
Yep. And then she goes full masochist and like murders her kid. Yeah, she murdered her eldest son.
Why not? I guess, hey.
She's like, I will do whatever it takes to keep you in power, Alfred. I'm like, alright then.
Yeah,
I was like, you tell that to Ivar and all that. And Ivar's just like, I killed my wife, but now I'm seeing double. Because the king of Russia, or the Rus Vikings' wife looks like my wife. But she's dead.
The show was pretty badass, though.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of sad when Ragnar died.
Ah, he had to die.
Yeah, I know, it was meant to be. And the fucking, oh my god, their fucking, the cripple son. Oh shit, he was a fucking psycho child. puts an axe for another kid's face.
Yeah, Ivar.
Mm.
I like how smart he is though. Like when it comes to war and shit, it's just like, yeah, they're gonna come down that way. So, oh shit.
He's a lot smarter compared to his siblings.
Mm-hmm.
They did really good with that show.
It's meant to be.
Then you had the other psychotic princess chick that was basically fucking everyone, including her guards. And she's the one that reckons she was also carrying Ragnar's kid.
Oh yeah, her. I'm just like, yeah, she's thirsty.
Yeah, she was certainly thirsty. I don't think there's anything else you can call it.
She was thirsting for some bloody Ragnar dick.
Mhm.
Ragnar's
She's
like,
crazy.
I did not
She's
touch
like,
her.
give that to me.
And then
But,
she, and then she's, I think she's dead or she's exiled. She's one of the two.
I can't remember.
I don't know. She's gone now.
Yeah, she's a psycho. I was kind of really mad though when Ragnar played up on Lagertha, because Lagertha was a fucking badass bitch.
Mm-hmm. Even when she died, she's like,
But he's like, I'm gonna go for, what's the other chick's name?
Oslog.
Oslog, yeah. Oslog was annoying as fuck.
That's because she was a bitch and liberal.
I mean, she did do some nice things.
She's like, Ragnar, come, put it in me. Ragnar's like, nah.
But she just keeps persuading him, and then eventually he's like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, and then she's like, you can't have sex with me on this certain moon because, like, I have foreseen that our child will be cursed. I'm like, you're gonna tell Ragnar no? I was like, fuck off.
Bitch, if you already let him in, he ain't gonna stop being like, nah. He gonna be like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
And even in death, Ragnar and Lagertha are together. That's when she died. She's like, my heart will always be yours and I will feed you blood pudding in Valhalla. I'm like, okay. I was like, that's a bit sweet.
Yeah. I feel like they were always, like, going to love each other, but, yeah. Just not meant to stay together.
Try to keep up, kid.
Fuck this zealot. Eat a dick. Alright, let's confirm the kill, so we can hear his backstory on why he was a dick.
Yep.
No more winters for you.
Better to die than face my lords. I hope my Magister Magnus forgives me.
Oh, you mean Ragnar's
I looked to him
bastard
for
son?
guidance, for order.
If your honor
He's
is
this
so,
guy I killed. He's like,
true Lord cannot
I serve my true master Magnus. I was like,
Now I
tell me
will
where he
turn
is.
my gaze to Warden, Tiwar, and Funor. I will continue to
murder him real
turn
quick.
until I find some forgiveness.
I mean, I've already killed Ivar.
You will
You might as
spin
well
and drill
continue.
yourself to an endless bottom.
Yeah, but I lied to Uber. Ragnar's other son. I was like, did he?
man?
He's like, did he go to Valhalla? I'm like, no. I kind of denied him that. I denied his right to
Yeah.
Valhalla. So.
Yep, because they have to die in battle.
Oh, he did die in battle, but I didn't let him be buried with his axe. I was like, nah. You murdered a kid in cold blood and then incited a war. Because, you know, that king gave you a scar on your face, so... You die now.
No Valhalla for you.
Well, I could have sent him to Valhalla, but I just didn't want to. I had things to do. I had to keep up a reputation. Alright.
I have to be a badass bitch. I can't just stop now. I've already started it.
I mean, my brother's wife practically has written me letters saying how bad she wants me because, you know, he's never around, and who am I not to oblige?
Just like, yep, go home real quick, fucker.
I do. Every time I finish a mission, she's like, "You've come back to me." I'm like, "Let's fuck. Let me hit that."
And then your brother's gonna call back and be like, "Oh my god, guess what? You're gonna have a niece or nephew." And you're gonna be like,
No,
Sure.
he chucked the shits at me because I wanted to go to war against this bitch, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna go with her." And then he was lying to me about being a god, so I punched him and the other assassin in the face. I'm like, "What? What? Fucking fight me! What are you gonna do? Nothing." I was like, "How many battles have I won for you?"
Can't run forever.
too many.
I hate when you guys sit behind your fucking shields like little bitches. Fight me!
Right.
Haha, you let your guard down, that was your fault. It's funny, you walk into a town, you kill all their guards, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I guess he left. I just put on a hood." Even though, you know, it's supposed to hide you in this game, but it really doesn't. They're like, "He's over there."
It's probably every Assassin's Creed game though. You just like change up a look and it's like, oh, okay.
I want to know about...
Now, show me.
every Assassin's Creed game.
That'd be weird.
You're just scrolling through on your computer.
Yeah, basically.
Hey,
Guys, I just murdered your bodyguard in front of you. Why would you continue?
They'd be stupid like that.
To me, it doesn't make sense. It's like you see me murder, like your leader in front of you, but you're like, "Hey, I think we could still take him."
Because, you know, maybe they reckon they're stronger than the leader. There's a lot of people like that.
Now they're dead.
Yeah.
I used to love it in Black Flag. I used to murder a guy, and then I'd go throw him in the river just to prove a point.
Then everything would be all good and no one hated you.
Oh no, I mean they still hated me. Or what I'd do is I'd sit on a rope, like stretched between two buildings, and hang the guards from the rope. So if you were like a guy just walking down the street, it'd be hell like just real creepy. There's just all these bodies hanging from the.
Just a little bit. I mean, if I'm walking down the street and there's bodies hanging in the sky, I'm walking fucking back the opposite way.
It's art.
I'm gonna be like, nah.
I'd be like, "No, it's art."
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that art.
Well, if you're a guard, then yeah. But if you're not, then you got nothing to worry about.
You can't kill civilians in any of the ACs, can you?
Right. Oh wow, I got the trophy. We're in the end game now.
Ooh.
One more trophy off the checklist. Going for the platinum. What we got here? We got a whole bunch of shit. Like armor, scroll, wealth. Probably start and make some lunch at some point. Oh well, screw it. There's armor right here, so I mean it would be rude of me not to go get it.
Just a little. I'll be back again.
Okay.
Sed tibi erit ipse benedictus, non vivet in ignorantiae suae providentiae, verbum autum Dei quod est multis sermonibus, et parum habent significatione.
I have no clue what I want to do yet.
Uh,
I don't know if I really feel like playing a game or not.
I mean, it's up to you. I guess. I don't know. I can't make that choice.
I know, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
I'd certainly hope not.
That'd be a little bit weird. Hello, Dad, are you finally back after getting the cigarettes?
Cigarettes? Is that the lie I told you?
I don't know.
I'd be questioned if I was someone's dad and they're like, you're back after going out and getting cigarettes. I'm like, cigarettes? That the lie I told you? Because honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of the shit that I did.
You didn't remember you had a kid until now.
I had a kid? Like, I had sex?
Like, wait, what? You're my kid? What?
I'd be more like, I had sex?
That happened?
I mean, she told me it was just... You know what? I'd be like, how old are you? And it's like, oh, you know, 22. You know, you just start working out the math.
Well, wait, I'm way too young to be your father.
But my mum described what my dad looked like, and you match it to a T. Yeah, well, you know, shit happens, don't it? What's that? You start talking to yourself. You're just like, what's that? You want me in the kitchen? Okay. Next minute, run outside and disappear into the night, like a true badass.
Farewell.
I wouldn't do that to my biological child. Like, is your mother?
I don't know how people do walk out on kids.
I'd be like, is your mother
What are
feeding
you
you?
gonna say?
I'd be like, is your mother feeding you? Are you well? Are you being taken care of?
Yeah, exactly. I thought everyone should be. I honestly don't understand people that walk out. Oh, it's like the other day I was just about ready to fucking lose my shit, in the fucking party chat with Sig and Sarah.
Mm.
Because Sarah was talking about Walker's sister is trying to organise coming up at the start of next year to come see Harry.
Yeah.
And then Sarah goes, in my opinion, if Walker's not arranging it, then I should just tell her that she doesn't get a right to see Harry. And I was like, regardless whether Walker's gonna organise it or not, regardless whether he wants to see Harry or not, it's not right to punish his
Family.
It's not right to punish the family. I basically like, yeah, because I've been there with like my brothers and shit with their kids and not having custody and shit, and then not being able to see my nieces and shit like that. It's horrible. And so I basically said, I was like, oh well, you know, it wouldn't be her fault if the father's a piece of shit and wants nothing to do with the kid.
Yeah, what she said to that.
You know. She didn't really say much to that actually. I think she just kind of like changed topic more or less. I don't even remember getting a reply from that.
I don't know. I just feel like Sarah doesn't want to face facts at times. I'm like, unfortunately, Sarah, that's just how life is. You get these guys that knock you up and then they turn out to be a piece of shit. That's life.
Yeah.
You live and you learn.
It is.
And you know, you did have the choice when you were younger to say, or you know, at that point to say no, and you didn't. So
yeah.
Stop trying to play the I need sympathy card, because it takes two to make a child.
Yeah, basically. Obviously, unless you get like raped, then it's a different story. But you know, they were together, sort of saying they could have been using protection. She could have been on birth control. You know, stuff like that. There's simple ways to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly right. But like at times I feel sorry for fucking Walker. I'm like, maybe he was the smart one. I don't know. Like the way that
I don't know. Like, what were you
the way
gonna say?
the way that Sarah like talks about him and treats him and shit, like no fucking wonder he doesn't want anything to do with Harry or.
Talk to her. Well, it's like, I don't think he doesn't want nothing to do with Harry, because he asks for pictures of Harry and stuff like that, and has it on his Facebook. If you didn't want nothing to do with your kid, you wouldn't be posting it all over your Facebook that you have a kid. For one. I think it's more or less the fact that, from what I've heard from Sarah, it's more or less the fact that he doesn't make conversation with Sarah, and why should he have to? Yes, she's the mother of the child, but, you know, there's a lot of bullshit and anger there.
Yeah, it's like, why make yourself unhappy?
Like, from what I heard, Walker's going to be coming up with his sister to see Harry, but his sister's just kind of being the middleman and arranging it all, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, fair enough. Like, I don't know. It's a tough position to be in, because one, you don't know, obviously, what's going through Walker's mind. But, like, I know if I had a kid and the chick lived ages away, and, like, given things like COVID, you can't see the kid, that would be shit.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you just gotta stop being a dick and get on with it.
Mhm.
Because you're there for the child, not to fucking kill each other.
Yeah, not to kill each other, not to fix the relationship, whatever. Just...
I still reckon that
Yeah,
Sarah's,
okay.
like, still hung up on him. She just doesn't want to admit it. Like, she
Yeah,
may say that she
probably.
hates his guts and all that shit, but it's like... Do you really? Because there would have had to be something there that you were attracted to.
Yeah, also another thing, well, like, when she found out Walker was, like, talking to me, and, like, shit, she was like, oh, you know, he's, like, really unattractive, sort of thing. She was sending me pictures of him. She's like, yeah, see, he's unattractive. And I was like, you're the one that went there and had a kid with him. So clearly you were attracted to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's the thing. It's just what I'm looking for. It's just unwanted, fucking anger. Whatever, I don't know. There was a whole sentence that I had, but...
Kinda, like, ran away.
Kinda.
Yeah,
She just has unwanted aggression towards someone, and it's like... I was like, your life must be so sad for you to...
Stay angry.
I mean, what's he done that's kinda... If he's been making the effort to get in contact, like, that should tell you that, like, kinda over the shit? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It was like, when she found out, that he started talking to other girls, she's like, oh, he's probably gonna get some chick knocked up and only care about that kid. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a bit of a stretch to say.
I'd be like, Sarah, you have no right to judge what he does.
Exactly.
You got knocked up by him. That's on you. There are plenty of ways that you could have avoided that. And you didn't.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like the way she talks about him too is like, and it annoys me too, because Sig joins in about shit-talking Walker. It's just like, no. Like, Harry's gonna grow up and you're gonna be telling him his father's nothing but a piece of shit, like, no. And if you ever got taken to court, like if she ever got taken to court and it was found out that, yes, she was saying shit like that in front of Harry, she wouldn't have a chance. The court would be like, get your shit together or he's gonna get custody instead.
Pretty much.
Because, like, his ex, when they went through, family court, they were basically, like, shit-talking each other, and their judge basically told them to get their shit together, stop shit-talking in front of the kids, and basically, like, if any one of them was caught shit-talking in front of the other kid, the other person would get custody, obviously, as long as they were able to.
This would come in very handy.
Because, like, they just don't like it. It's not good for a kid to grow up hearing, oh, your mother's a piece of shit, or your father's a piece of shit. You know, or your dad doesn't care about you, that's why he's not here to see you, you know?
Exactly.
So that's one way to damage a child as it's growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know, it actually annoys me when they shit talk Walker. It's just like, mate, how would you like if he was sitting there shit talking you, telling Harry, oh, your mother's a piece of shit, sort of thing.
I hope to see you
Not
again.
really telling Harry because he's a baby, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Going around to everyone, you know, carrying on how much a piece of shit. thing is, like, just because someone's a bad partner doesn't necessarily mean they'll be a bad parent.
Exactly. It's gonna come down to shit is gonna hit the fan, and Stig's gonna get dragged into it.
Oh, he always gets dragged into it.
Yeah, but he
Like,
brings it on himself though.
He does. Half the time, he does.
I'm like,
Because he
Stig.
just can't help but stay out of it.
I was like, Stig, it's got nothing to do with you. Unless you're the father, you have no say.
Then
You're a fucking godparent.
exactly, and whether... Mm-hmm.
Like, being a godparent means you're the bottom rung on that ladder.
Yeah, you don't actually get a say.
You're just there in case
Yeah,
something
like,
happens.
Yeah.
Good day. What is your name?
It's just like,
I'm Avon of the Raven clan.
I don't know.
And are you
It's
a
odd.
fighter?
I was like last
Under
night though, we were
strikes?
talking
You wish
about
to
stuff,
fight
and
with
then
me?
I was talking about
Oh,
like
no,
if we get into a
certainly
relationship.
not.
He's like, oh, you know,
I don't
if
engage
you
in
had,
such
say if I
things.
made friends with like
Go
a
ahead
new
for
chick
it.
and you didn't want me
My
talking to
brother,
her
however,
all the time,
he
like
is quite
privately, that would be okay. Or like, you know, playing games with her privately, or hanging out in real life with her privately, that would be okay. He's like, oh, but you can't do that with Sarah.
My brother
And I
has
basically
taken
said to him,
strict
I was like,
vow
put
of
it this way.
silence. If you wish to fight,
Unless
I
I'm
will
given
translate
reason
and
to
relay
have a
his
problem,
verses.
then
I
I won't
think I
care.
understand.
But if there's a reason
Good.
to have a problem, then it's not going to be okay.
Hark to those gathered round, wave
He got
your
a little
hands
butthurt
rejoice.
and then eventually saw
I
my
shall
point.
trounce this poor fool
Mm.
without use of my voice.
But like, oh
Such
man, it
is
was
the
actually annoying me because he was actually getting
Do you
really
wish to
triggered
face
about
it?
it, like me saying that. Like, you know, it's like, no.
I'll
If she does
happily challenge
something
you.
and I have a problem
Sorry,
with
Kim.
it, I'm going to voice that. I'm not just going to be like, it's okay.
Here
Exactly.
you are, my bet.
You know? Like, you guys have a
Good.
history there.
Now
If there's
remember,
something
it is not
even
me you are
remotely
fighting.
even hinted in that
I am
direction,
but a
I'm going to be
conduit
like,
for
nah,
his
fuck off.
words.
I will keep this well in mind.
That's why you gotta
And if
keep
you don't
on
like
edge.
that-
Like the fact that he brought it up, and that is sus already.
Come you
No,
closer,
we're just talking about like
friend
stuff
Abel,
that
and
triggers you to
lend me
do with like what
ear.
your like partners
most
do and stuff.
cutting of
And I
words
asked him
from
about
my
the
mouth you'll
burritos,
not hear.
burrito thing because he
But
doesn't
by
want me
proxy, I'll call you a
playing
milksop
games or
and
talking
boor.
to burrito privately, alone, sort of thing.
Mm.
So I asked about that. I was basically like, because Sarah the other day was trying to say, oh, Sig's not doing that
Though
because
you
he
speak
cares,
through
it's
another,
more
your
because
fighting's still poor.
he's just trying to get back at Belle and Burrito. So I
Your
asked him
body
straight last
is
night. I was
withered,
like, is
your
it
garments absurd.
because Belle doesn't want Jay,
I'll
like
topple
Burrito,
you
talking to
over
Sarah,
with
or is it
nary
because
a
you actually
word.
do feel
I'm
uncomfortable?
devoted to fights, though to silence
And he's like,
I'm
oh no, it is
vowed.
because I feel uncomfortable. And I'm like, well, you know, other people basically saying that you basically did it to be petty, not because you felt uncomfortable about
You're a
it. So it's like,
simpleton and a fool.
you know, who
and
has
should
the right
never be
story
proud.
here? You know?
Your visage is ghastly.
Mm.
I'm cowed by
It's
your
If I find us to get back
I
at
should
them,
like to
yeah,
write
what are you gonna
more,
say?
but
It
you're
just
not
sounds like
worth
it's a
it.
whole bunch
So,
of
a
drama
last
that's
parting
not
phrase.
worth.
You're as dim as they come.
Oh yeah, it's not worth it. I couldn't be fucked fighting with children, so it's basically like, I'll put my point across, if you don't like that, walk out the door, basically.
With such drivel to speak.
Like,
I
if you have
see
a problem
why
with what I'm
you
gonna
keep
say,
mum.
me being like, well, people do certain
Very
things,
fine
then
work.
yeah, I'm gonna have a problem
As
with
an
it. Then
impartial
I'm sorry,
observer,
fuck off.
I must say,
Mm.
you won.
Thank you.
You know, I stayed with my ex who was, you know, inappropriately
My brother has a
messaging one of
few
his work
parting
friends.
words.
And I got the shits, and I was
You
like,
have
no, I
bested
don't want
me
you having it on
squarely and
Snapchat
thus
sort of
won
thing.
the
So,
day.
you know, that doesn't make me,
So
that makes me
take what you've
uncomfortable. I've already
earned now
seen
and
how you guys
hurry
have been
away.
talking.
I will.
And, like,
I
he
will
still
too,
did
Paul.
it, and I kind of just went, whatever, sort of thing. And
Yeah.
then, like, look, after we broke up, he started sleeping with her instantly. So
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, was there something happening prior to that? Like, fucked if I know. You know, he used to drop her off at her home and then not be home until late from, you know.
Exactly.
So it's like, So it's like, I'm at the point where if I think there's something going on, I'm gonna call it.
Like, I'm at the point, like, with relationships and shit, that, like, I had, like, my, girlfriend at the moment that's, like, was wanting me to stop talking to one person and all that with the whole roleplay shit. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I put her in her place and then she understood.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it doesn't mean anything. But like, with like fucking Sarah and Sig, that would be a, like, it wouldn't even be a roleplay situation. It'd be like a fuck off. Like, she says some weird shit to him. And it's like, no thanks. I don't have I do have a problem with it, but I'm not gonna voice it or make drama over it because we aren't actually dating.
Yeah.
You know? If we get to the point where we're dating and she's still saying stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, nah. Like, I even told him last night, basically, I was like, I don't see people that, if I'm interested in someone, I don't see them flirting with them. I don't see them as a friend, because basically, like, Sarah knows I like Sig. She knows I'm very much interested in him, but she still flirts with him. So to me, I don't see her as a proper friend. I think we're more friendly to each other for the fact that we both know Sig.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I've tried starting conversations with her on, like, Facebook and shit, trying to find out what she's interested in, and I either get left on red, she gets triggered at me, or it ends up a dead-end conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you wanted to talk to me, you would talk to me.
I don't even message her anymore.
Oh, I don't anymore, really. The only time she ever messages me now is when she's like, are we actually friends or are we not friends? Because of over drama shit. Because because I talk to Belle, and it's like, oh my god, I can talk to other people that have a problem with you and be okay. You know, if fucking people don't want to be your friend, I don't have to
Then
be
there's,
like, you have to be
and there
Sarah's
should be a
friend, we're
reason.
not friends.
If that's the case,
What were you
then
gonna
there's a
say?
fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, I get like that with
them to dislike everyone. Yeah.
I get like that with some of the people, like, from this group, like, you know, if I trigger them, I'm like, are we still friends? Like, because I don't know, because it kind of seems like you have a bit of hatred. They're like, nah, we're good.
Yeah. Exactly, like, that's it, that's all. Like, I basically told her the other day when she was like, oh, we actually friends, rah rah. And I was like, you know, I don't like the fact that you bring up a lot of drama. That's my problem with you, and that's about it, currently. You know, I didn't want to bring the whole fucking Sig flirting thing, because again, I'm not dating Sig, so until, you know, if we do get to the point where we're dating, and she's still doing that.
And that's a fair point, like,
say?
once you're dating, it should be, the flirting and all that should be off limit.
Yeah,
Because basically it's a form of gaslighting. And trust me, being in a gaslighting relationship is...
jealous person.
I've been gaslit before, and it is not fucking nice. Like, it fucks with you so hard.
It isn't nice. It's like that. My ex used to do that all the time, sort of thing, with like chicks and shit. But oh, this chick spoke to me like this. This chick flirted with me, and you know, I'd fucking be really pissed. I was like, if that's how they're talking to you, I don't want you talking to them.
Exactly.
And he's like, oh no, it isn't. And I'm like, you already said it is. So
yeah, it's like either you're lying,
or it's happening. You know, it's like either way, if you're fucking lying, you're a piece of shit. But like, that's basically the point I'm at. I don't want to get into another relationship and be fucked around, gaslighted, you know, have them go around fucking flirting with other chicks, or chicks flirting with them.
yeah, it's like, it's either, if he was saying that shit about, that you mentioned earlier about him, like, playing games privately with other girls and shit like that, that's a huge red flag right there in itself.
Well, he was saying basically, like, say if he was to meet, like, another chick and start playing games with them, that if I had a problem with that, that would be okay, and I could tell him that I don't want him talking to those people. But that if it was Sarah, I'm not allowed to do that. So I basically said, if it's Sarah, unless she gives me a reason to do that, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
he's got to understand, like, does he not realize how fucking dodge that looks? Or if I start playing with another girl, it's like, dude, like, you're already planning on cheating, like, you're practically one step away from cheating.
Like that. Well, using him with me, like the whole Burrito and Jason, like Burrito thing, was him not wanting to spend time with Burrito alone because he thinks it's sus, which is annoying because no, I don't want to go there. So
Burrito
like,
is...
the whole.
I don't know, Burrito to me just seems like a very jealous type. I mean, shit, you only had to have a look at what went down between me, him, and Belle. I'm just like, alright, whatever.
Yeah, that fucking got 0 to 100 real quick.
Pretty much.
You know, it's like, Matilda
this year.
And that's the thing. But like, I don't know, it weirds me out that he wanted to bring the whole, oh, you can't do that with Sarah, you can't, rah rah. And then he was getting triggered at me when I was like saying, no, if she gives me a reason to, I'm going to. You know, and then he kind of ended up seeing my point. I was like, look, I'm not just going to be like, oh, rah rah. It'll be like, if she does something, or if you do something sus, then yes, I'm going to have a problem with it. He's like, oh, yeah, I get your point. And I'm like, you better. Because if it becomes a problem,
If it becomes a problem,
and you want to have a problem with it, I'm going to tell you to fuck off.
Yep.
You know, it'll be like, okay, you know. It's like at the point where like, nah, if we were dating and Sarah flirted with him, I'd say something straight away. I'd be like, Sarah, look, that makes me uncomfortable. Don't do that. Even if she's like, oh no, it doesn't mean anything. We're in a relationship. Don't do that. How would you like it if I walked up to your boyfriend and was all like, flirty with him? You know, like that's my thing. To me, I wouldn't walk up to anyone she's interested in and be like even not even dating, but interested in, and say the shit she says. Like the other day, me and Sig were playing games. She was trying to get him to play other games, and then she's like, "Oh, you never say yes to me with anything I suggest." And Sig's like, "Oh, you're just suggesting the wrong things." And then instantly, out of that, from games, she takes it to, "Oh, well, do you want a blowjob?" Yeah, I was seething with rage at that point. I was like, I want to just go off.
You should.
What the actual fuck?
You should. You have every right to.
I know.
Like,
I know.
That's the thing. Is sometimes it triggers me when people don't stand up for themselves. It's like, nah, fuck that. If it causes an argument,
I'm gonna punch you.
It causes an argument. It just shows that, and if she can't respect your decision on that, then they're not really a true friend. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. But I already kind of look at it, and like it might sound horrible, but I already kind of look at it that we're not proper friends. More or less the fact that, you know, I like Sig, so it's kind of like a we have to get along situation.
No, that is completely wrong.
You know.
And completely false.
I'm not saying we do. I'm just saying I think that's the only reason, like, she talks to me, sort of thing. To me, I don't really care. I was like, you know, I told her I had a problem with all the drama, like, because I don't know if you heard, she dragged Sig into her family drama.
Nope, I didn't hear that, but sounds like something she'd do.
She dragged Sig. She was being immature, right? Because her little brother come in, and like the thing he said was wrong, but like she was playing games and Harry was upset or whatever, and so her little brother that's like 11 comes in and was like, Sarah, you need to deal with Harry, and she's like, oh, it can wait till after the game. And so her little brother turned around and said, get off the fucking game and be a mother.
Oof.
You know, which isn't right to say, but as I explained to Sig, I was like, he's not saying that because he thinks it, he's saying it because he's hearing other people say it. An 11-year-old doesn't really come up with that stuff on their own. He's probably heard it from her parents or her other siblings. But anyway, she went off at him, right, and had a massive tantrum at her little brother. So her mum basically told her, look, if you're going to be this way, you can find somewhere else to live, sort of thing, if you're going to act like this. Which is fair enough. A 21-year-old going at like an 11-year-old, I think it's actually 10. So like, there's like a 10-year, 11-year difference. Like, you know, there's not even that big of a difference between me and my siblings, but if I said something like that to them when I was younger and they had their kids, and they went off on me like that, my parents would do the exact same thing. Look, get the fuck out if you don't like it.
Like, she's got to realise that she is a mother. Mothering comes first.
Yeah.
games, you're basically your whole gaming experience with people is done.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
It kind of goes out the window unless the kid's napping.
Like,
You know?
my sister doesn't even play games, and she puts my nephew and my niece first, because that is what comes first.
That's exactly what it should be. Because, like, my eldest brother's missus, she used to play video games all the time. She, like, never plays unless they're down for a nap.
Hmm.
That's the only time she plays. But the moment they wake up, she's back with them.
Exactly.
You know?
At the end of the day, your children come first and everyone else comes second. If Sarah can't do that, then she shouldn't have a kid.
Basically. But yeah, with the whole family drama, she ended up dragging Sig into it, right? She, you know... And, so obviously Sig got involved, and fucking, I actually lost my shit at him in front of Wolf and Burrito, because we're in a game chat. And I lost my shit. Me and him were arguing about him getting involved in it in the whole party chat. Because I was like, no, she's done this, she's brought you into it, she said what she said to you, because she knows it will trigger you, and you'll go and give a response, instead of her fighting her own battle against her family, which has nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, oh, you know, I just want to stick up for her. And it's like, well, she dug herself the hole by having to go at her little brother.
Unless,
you know,
unless you're fucking married to her, or whatever, or in a relationship with her, you have no say in her fucking family business.
Yeah. It's like, no, like, fucking, I don't even bring him into my family drama. You know, it's like, fucking, I had family drama a little bit ago, with, my sister's partner, you know, the one that tried cheating on her with me, and my older brother. And, like, there was massive drama. My older brother physically assaulted me because he was trying to stick up for the cunt. And be like, no, he's right in the situation. Because I am apparently ruining his family, and because my sister decided to break up with him. So he went off at me, basically saying it's my fault, I'm ruining everything, that's why she doesn't want to be with him. And I'm like, you're the one that tried to fucking cheat on her with her fucking sister.
Yeah.
And then, like, my older brother, because he's dating fucking his, sister, he's dating fucking my sister's partner's sister, which is, like, very confusing. But anyways, he's dating her sister, so he instantly was like, I'm gonna take his side because he's my partner's older brother.
No, family comes
You know,
first.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my dad tore strips off him. My dad was like, you're lucky, because I had bruises all over my neck, all up my arm, I had scratches and everything. He didn't have a single thing on him because I didn't hit back, right? And my dad tore strips of him. My dad's like, if you had come over here in the morning, I would have decked the shit out of you. He's like, you're lucky you come over here in the afternoon. He's like, either way, I am so disappointed in you that you would harm your own sister to stick up for someone who didn't deserve it.
Exactly.
And, like, he hasn't been over since.
Nah.
You know, but I didn't even drag Sig into that drama, and, like, you know, it would have made more sense for me to try and even be like, oh, this is what happened with my family.
Yeah, nah. At that point, I
No.
just been like, nah, you brought it on yourself, it's your family drama, you deal with it.
That's literally what I was saying. And fucking, oh man. And then fucking Jay was on the phone to, he had himself muted, he was on the phone to Belle, and Belle's like, I can hear you yelling through Jay's headset. And I was like, whoops. Because, like, it was a massive argument. I'm surprised he didn't get all triggered. Because I was like, I was not giving two fucks. To me, she was in the wrong by trying to drag other people into her family drama.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like,
Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that.
One leg.
You don't.
Who will lose it?
Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, I'm not really going to drag people into my family drama. I'll tell them about it, but I'm not going to be like, you have to get involved in it. No, like, if anyone went and got involved in my family drama after me talking to them about what happened, I would lose my fucking shit. I thought, what fucking right do you think you have to go, you know, have a go at my family about that? Like, yeah, okay, it's a shit situation. He did a shit thing, but that was for me to sort out.
My sister's boyfriend's gone off at my mother and that. I'm like, oh, please, give me a fucking reason.
Yeah, but see, you'd have more reason to have a go, because that is within your family.
Hmm.
You know? Like, oh. If anyone goes at my family, I get so triggered. Regardless whether, like, anyone in my family is, like, if they're in the wrong, I'm gonna tell them, look, you're in the fucking wrong, you fucked up. But, like, if it's just over shit situation, it's like, nah, mate, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
That was interesting. But,
It's alright.
I don't know, I think the whole situation between them two is a bit nuts. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I just realised I am still streaming as well. But it don't matter.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Flight Sick doesn't watch my shit anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Eh.
Oh, you are live too. What's the daisy?
It's...
Yeah, I just instantly go check.
It's fine, I'll just...
What are they gonna do?
I'll just delete the video.
I mean, what?
Hey?
Yeah, you can if you want. You can if you want, but like... Yeah.
Hey, I just... At the end of the day... At the end of the day, if he has a problem with it, like... I'll just be like, dude, I never... Yeah, but then again, he'll have a little bitch fit at you about it.
Probably. I doubt he would watch it though, I don't know. Up to you there. I don't know. He probably would. I don't know. To be honest, I'm surprised he doesn't have a bitch fit at me a lot of times, because like... I don't know, I can be really bitchy.
Yeah.
I think... Yeah. It's like, But... I don't know.
Nickel.
I just... The situation just seems sus sometimes.
Alright, what I'm gonna do